The reason that you're on bomb is some people use a menu in this room, and you do have to go to bomb eventually, but I personally don't like it. I think I'm going to die at this room. Alright. So, I just hold up left, and then I hammer, and then I walk into this. I don't know the best way to explain it other than I hit it. It's a good question. I just have the muscle memory. That should be fine, right? I think this is probably your hardest part. Like, you can see it's like 2 pixels. Like, that's... No, this way. Right, so this pixel works. That pixel works. Oh wow, that's gonna definitely hit me. Let's try C. C also works. D works? What if I face the other way? Oh my god, it's like inside me. That's crazy. There's no way the next pixel works, right? Oh my god! Why is this the game? Wait, why is this allowed? That's crazy. Alright, well, the window is huge now that everyone has learned this. You obviously do not need to go that high. Let's go one more. Okay, we found our pixel. So here's the lowest pixel. And this is something, you know, to think about whenever you're practicing a room. Is figure out what the min-max is of how close you can get to a freaking spike like this. And then say to yourself how viable this is. So let's experiment on the top size. So 570 is the top. Hey Pichu, how you doing? So spike. Can I just do this to reset the room? I gotta probably just do the whole thing again. Do you see how comfy that is to go in the middle? It's actually kind of crazy. I didn't think it was that big, so this is what I always recommend if you're ever struggling with a room. Also, I don't know why I didn't dash there. That's pretty awkward. Definitely dash into that room. Oh, again, I'm on the frickin' hammer. I mean, I want to be on the hammer is what I meant to say. That's the problem. Oh, switch the hammer now. Alright. So it's just diagonal to this, hammer, and then go into the middle. And then just... Basically, what I always recommend people to do is I'm actually holding and canceling this with a diagonal. So you want to get as close to this wall as possible. So when you do the dash, hold up, and you'll be dashing while holding up, and then you'll switch to an upright, and you can see how you can kind of just glide into the door. Well, it helps when you don't bonk. See, now I'm just getting greedy. See how closer I got to the wall because I diagonaled to it? And then obviously if you're facing up, now I'm just being too greedy. Just get into there. If you wanted to, you could do something like that. I think it's harder to do the top though. But obviously the easy thing to do would be this. Is that really just 20 frames? 521. Wait, why don't I just diagonal? I'm being stupid. 30 frames? It's a half a second to do the pot. Again, I do not diagonal. $553. I'll sweat this a bit. Like, even if I canceled there, it's actually a lot more than I thought. It's closer to actually 40 frames, isn't it? Did better with canceling the dash earlier. Nice. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. And you clearly have an 8 pixel window to stop. So don't be afraid to, like, honestly stop here. So you can err on the side of lower than higher when it comes to this. Cool. Okay, so that was one room I wanted to go over. The other one I wanted to go over was this one. Tiny workbook. So, what I'm going to show you is the Louis pause, where we're going to pause right here and switch to fire rod. And we're going to look and say, is the path below us open? If it's not open, then we're going to dash over here and go like this and swim to it. So let us set up. Actually, no. This, because I'm not going to have flippery if I do that. So come out of here. Diagonal to this spot is just below the rock. Now, if I said that Zora was scary, I'm just going to go over here and swim. So let's do it again. Okay, the Zora is in the way, so I am going to go to the right. You gotta do like one slash for that RNG. Yeah, because that's happens if you don't do the slash properly. Okay, he's again one scary on that side, so I'm just gonna go this way into the whirlpool. Alright, let's do it again. He's still kind of scary, so we're just gonna go over here. I actually recommend you dash up here, because you don't want to walk into this. You don't want to get stuck into swimming here. So you do want to dash up by this rock. So you want to dash in this way if you're gonna take the longer way. Actually, I can swim past him. See, that's why you don't do that. That's very scary with the rock. But you could. Let's see if I can get a different option. Nope. See, that's scary also. So I'm going to go up here, slash, and then start spamming A and B. Just is nothing but scary. See, I went too low again. I'm being a very bad mentor. Stop going so low. Okay, so this one, the path is open, right? So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom and then swim. Finally, I got it. It helps when you're on the board. Okay, he's kind of in the way, so we're just going to go this way. Slash. I think you're okay with this. I think I can do this. As I bump on every single rock I possibly can. Yes, that's a little scary. I would be okay if you just took the left side on that. And just another thing to point out, if you did kill this guy, he always gives a bomb. So if there is a Zora right next to you, it is 100% guaranteed to be a bomb, and it's possible that you could be on the 4-pack. So for a cost of a slash, you get a free bomb. It definitely could help you. So definitely consider that. But you should definitely be doing this pause to see what you want to do. You see how long it took me to like load the Zora in? You kind of have to wait like a second. If you're going gung-ho right for the thing, you obviously don't want to wait. Now he spawns and I'm already swimming past him. So it is definitely a cost of a little bit more than a slash. But I at least wanted to go over that. Multi-beast, while I'm here, would you be interested in any rooms you want me to go over? I'm more than happy to explain any rooms. This week is more Skullwoods and Ice, but I'm happy to talk about anything that you were considering or, you know, feel that you're struggling with, and I can go over that before I set up this this review session I'm about to do.